Hi everyone, welcome to Ask an Armourer. My name's Kia and today I'm going to show you the process of how to wash your Lamé. Now, typically when I tell people that there's actually a way that you can wash a Lamé, I'm met with surprise. And it makes sense, right? It is a metallic material which common sense would say it's really bad for it to come into contact with water. And while yes, extended washing or contact with water will deteriorate your Lamé, periodic washing using this process will actually extend the life of it and make sure that you could use it for as long as possible. So the main reason that you want to keep your Lamé clean is because over time, sweat, dust, general grime will build up on the surface of your Lamé and will interfere with the conductivity of it. So while washing it won't solve a dead spot that is caused by actual damage to the fibers, it will help prevent dead spots from developing based on this buildup of dirt, as well as can take areas that are borderline problematic and bring them back to within the acceptable range. Now, for this, all you're going to need is the Lamé in question, a thing of laundry detergent, and a tub of decent size. Now, some people will swear by Woolite in particular as what you should use, but I found that any of them will work so long as they don't contain bleach and so long as you're really thorough about the final rinse. So welcome to my bathroom. I'm going to be using my tub as the container for this. So here we go. As you can see, I've already put about an inch or two of water in the bottom. We don't need a whole lot, just enough to get the Lamé completely soaked. And since I can pretty much lay a Lamé out flat in this, really doesn't take a lot. So I have my warm water in here, not hot or cold, no extreme temperatures because that will affect your Lamé. You're going to take your detergent and just put a little bit in. Just a small dollop is enough, doesn't have to be, really accurately measured I have found, but just a little bit. Now that that's all of it in there, go ahead and grab your Lamé that you're trying to wash and just toss it into the water. As you can see, it's floating, so make sure to press it down so that the water actually gets into all of it. And now, what's really important as you are washing this is never to twist or wring or really overly manipulate the Lamé. You don't want to do anything that would risk damaging the fibers in it. So what you're going to do is you just kind of gently squeeze it in different areas. You just want to loosen the dirt that's on the surface as well as inside of it and make sure that the detergent is getting all the way into it. As you can see, the water is already turning a little bit grayish brown from this. It's been about a year since this one's been washed. So I'm going to flip it over, do the same thing on the other side, making sure that we get everywhere. So that is the first pass wash. Again, you can see the water is really, really gross. When you try this, the water will also be really, really gross. That is a good sign. We want all of that no longer in the Lamé. So now that we have this, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. Again, I'm not going to twist it or anything. I'm just going to let it drain. I'm going to kind of run my hands down either side to help remove some of that water. I'm going to do a gentle squeeze up and down just to remove it. And I'm going to drain the tub. And I'm going to let the tub drain from all of this water. Now, once your Lamé has been washed, it is time to do arguably the most important step, which is to rinse it out really, really thoroughly. We want to make sure that there is absolutely no residual detergent left in this, as that can form a surface film and render moot all of this work that we're doing by preventing this from being conductive at all. So what you're going to do now is refill the tub with fresh clean water. I rinsed out my tub just to make sure that there wasn't anything left over, either dirt or detergent. And you're going to basically repeat the same steps as when you're washing it, just with the fresh water. So lay it down, make sure that it gets nice and soaked, and gently squeeze, flip, and do the same thing on the other side. Once you've done that, pull it out and let it drain. Help it out by sort of flicking off some of the excess water and squeezing a bit. Again, do not wring, do not twist, just let it drip. And you'll want to repeat this 2 or 3 times just to be really, really certain that this is all clean. So go ahead. Alright, so now the Lamé is washed, it is rinsed, I have removed what excess I can by hand, and now it is time to take out a bit more. So as you can see, I've just got out this large beach or shower towel, and you're going to want to lay your Lamé out flat on top of this. Obviously, if you have a saber one, you might want to go the other way so that the arms can be spread out. But all you're going to do now is just roll the Lamé up in the towel. And then gently apply pressure to the entire roll. This will help the towel just absorb a lot of that excess moisture that is still in the Lamé without risking damage to any of the metallic threads that make up the Lamé, and therefore hopefully not create any more dead spots. And with that, all you need to do is unroll your Lamé again. I know you all can't tell from watching this, but this is feeling probably 85% of the way dry at this point. So now I'm just going to go hang this back up in a well-ventilated area. Typically I take a little desk fan that I have and turn it on facing the Lamé just to make sure that there is really, really good airflow. Again, we don't want to let this stay wet because then it could start to break down and rust. But yeah, now your Lamé should be pretty set to go. And now your Lamé should be visibly cleaner and in much better shape, and will hopefully last you for a long time to come. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe, and as always, if you have any questions, comments, or other topics you'd like me to cover in the future, let me know down below. See you in the next one. Bye.